Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is trying to make a decision regarding sending a message. This could be, I don't want to ruin some friendship. I don't want to talk to you if you're going to leave me on red. This is not an easy choice for them to make because they know that the message they want to send may cause some drama or may be sent to somebody that doesn't want to hear from them at all. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind time. I hope you're having a great day so far. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Friday. I hope you have good plans for the weekend. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start with the Golden Art Nouveau. What else do we have? The Hanged Man and the Empress in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So it feels to me like the Empress and the King of Pentacles are in a relationship together and that there is issues in this connection. Both of them are in the reverse, so it feels like there would be potentially some issues concerning arguments or, I haven't told you what I feel, or I yelled at you and then I ran away. But we have two people that are stuck in a stalemate because of an argument. So it could be both of these people are trying to figure out, should I message first or should I wait for that other person? Hello, how's it going, Sierra? Hello, Candace. Happy Valentine's Day. What else do we have? King of Swords in the reverse and the Hierophant. Five of Cups. So to be honest, this feels to me like we may even have people who have gotten divorced or gone through a breakup or somebody moved out. And it feels like we have a person regretting their actions. I wish I hadn't broken up with you. I wish I hadn't divorced you. I wish I hadn't chosen someone else over you. I see now that I was wrong. So that could explain why there's some indecision, right? I want to reach out, but it involves my acknowledging that I did something I shouldn't have, that I should have chosen you. Page of Cups, an apology, Four of Wands in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, for working to undermine or create instability in a relationship. I know I was the reason that things got, a little bit toxic, or I know that I caused the drama. So this King of Swords in reverse, they know they did it. They know they need to apologize to the person that they walked away from. 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this is probably one where you live together, but it doesn't have to be marriage. This is someone saying, I don't want to be by myself. It was stupid of me to think that I could walk away from this relationship. I'm sorry for how I treated you, but we got to make sure this person's genuine, right? This is the Bianco Nero. Eight of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to apologize because I feel like I have to. I know I was being overly defensive. I know I took too long. You're probably not going to forgive me. I think they look at their partner or their ex-partner as this Nine of Wands in the reverse, someone who's likely to be, nice apology. It's a little like too late for anything, right? I don't think they expect a good response because they know they took too long. Four of Swords and the Moon. So I do feel there's been some healing that probably this other partner has not been aware of. They may have been going to therapy. They may have been writing about things. May have been talking to a family member. This is oddly specific for someone, but there is someone who has a past, like a father or a mother who's passed away. And even though they're no longer here, it's advice from that parent that has really started to repeat over and over again for this person. Perhaps because they're dreaming of this parent that has passed away. Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in the reverse. So now we have the person who had all along been trying to make sure things were working out. They're disinterested, or this, affection they once felt, it's left the building. Whereas this King of Swords in the reverse is trying to find a way to reestablish the Ten of Pentacles, that long-term, that like family vibe, right? Yeah. I know I walked away. I know I was the one that caused the problem, but can we find a way to work it out? Can we make it work? For some of you, this person is saying for the kids with the Six of Cups. So this could be a divorce where you moved out, very Miss Doubtfire in my mind, right? Kids have to visit both parents. This is someone saying, I want us all under one house. Lots of fours. We have the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands came out, Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. And the Two of Swords in the reverse. I think there's a concern. This is why we have indecision. I could be very apologetic and mature, and it could be a perfect apology, and this person may still not accept me back because I took too long. They know that. Let's see. This is the Hidden Truth Oracle. What else do we have? Hello, dude. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm good. How are you doing? Hello, first time. I know you don't feel the same. I find you so attractive. If the ex-partner of this King of Swords in the reverse felt there was an issue in terms of whether this person was attracted, that was, I think, never the issue. But when they come back around, they are almost certain that this person they still love is over it. I saved your texts and messages. Hello, Chanlo. Hello, Miss Princess. Hello, Holy Yoga. How are we doing? I would do it all again. They don't have any regrets in terms of being with you. I can be myself with you. I want you back. But they feel like you're on the I can't be with you train. So that's why they can't decide, should I message you or not? I ruined it. I made a mess of it. Maybe, told you I could do better or something. This is someone realizing I really did mess up a good thing. Is there any chance I can fix it? This is the Path of Shadows. Hello, Bonnie. If that's the truth, he certainly doesn't deserve another chance. Hello, Frederick. How are you doing? We have skeleton, crystal ball, and sabotaging relationships. A curse of bones, time, and dust, things that were never meant to last. Intuition, clairvoyance, and focus. And in the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. I think our King of Swords in the reverse, former partner, looks at the situation as something that was never going to last that long. That maybe now that it's over, it's for the best, because there were repeating patterns. Something in particular happened 3 times, and it's like, that's it. Like, I feel like someone was like, how many chances am I supposed to give you? At some point, I have to listen to my intuition and realize that you are not going to change. And if that's the case, then fine. Let's just let go, because you keep finding new ways to break my heart or end this connection, right? So it's going to be definitely like an uphill battle, right? For the King of Swords in the reverse, because it's not like they insulted the paint color you chose for your house. It's repeated manipulations or disappointments. This is the Morgan Greer. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. So I know I ended it. I know I caused problems. I know I made you think I didn't want you, but I still love you. That's what they want to communicate. Ace of Cups clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse. Devil, and Five of Swords in the reverse. There's a lack of trust here. I don't know that the King of Swords in the reverse is going to be able to convince their former partner that what they needed to address, they've actually addressed. I think for many of the people that are going to receive this message, they're going to see the King of Swords in the reverse as someone who's offering to make amends in some way to then be able to say they won, right? I got you back. It's fine. But Six of Cups in the reverse is like a karmic lifestyle or old way of doing things. Like, why should I trust your offer to make amends when there's evidence that you are still doing the same things? What reason would I have to like entertain that if you're still up to the same old tricks? Tricks are for kids. And you old. I'm not actually saying you're old. I'm saying you get to a point where you're like, hey, you're acting like you're a 19-year-old and you're not. So if you want to be mature about a relationship, cool. But if this is somebody who's making amends because they want to come back around and they still have the same old problems, I don't know that I blame the person for being like, it's a no for me. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. This is the former partner. The former partner of the King of Swords in the reverse feels like things have gotten better since the relationship ended. Was it easy to go through? No, but now I'm more in control of my own situation, and I don't have to wake up each morning and ask, what are you going to do today? How are you going to disappoint me today? This Queen of Wands was over it, There were a lot of examples or incidents that demonstrated what this person's character was, and it wasn't pretty. So there's been some success in terms of finances, career, or even socially, right? Now I don't have to spend time doing things I don't want to do just because you want me to. Now I can hang out with my book club, or I get to go on little vacations, or I don't know, I made best friends at a new coffee shop. This is someone who realizes that maybe the new beginning wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be. It's like the person who wanted the new beginning hates the new beginning, and the person who didn't want the new beginning loves the new beginning, right? That's what this feels like to me. Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles in the reverse again. Yeah, this is someone who is creating an illusion. This is somebody who maybe still has people they're talking to on the side. This is somebody who does not have a grip on the things they needed to fix in order for this relationship to get to a better place. They know you deserve better. They see that you're happier without them, and that really doesn't sit well with them. Oh, you're so welcome, Bonnie. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is a trick. This is a play. I'm not actually at a place where I'm able to offer something different from what you've already found to be not good enough for you. But I don't like that you're over there having fun without me. So I'm just going to come back around and see what's up. It's not honest, right? And I don't think this Queen of Wands is going to be fooled. We'll see. We'll see. This is the Metamuse. Remember, don't get too caught up on the gender. This could be anybody. What else? Yeah, exactly. So most Three of Pentacles are going to show a scene in a church, but this is the most like holy matrimony kind of vibe Three of Pentacles that I have. This to me with the Nine of Cups in the reverse is saying, I got into a relationship with somebody who I thought was better, and it ended up they were selfish. This doesn't look like a very happy scene. This is like, I got stuck with you. I thought you were going to be a better person, but you only think about yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Swords in the reverse. So if you only think about yourself, how about I only think about myself too? Now, I'm not trying to suggest anybody's a bad parent here. You know your story. What I'm saying is we have somebody that was willing to look at the reality of the relationship and say, if you're content to be over there, be all selfish and focus on whatever it is you need, and you don't really consider what I need, then I'm not going to feel guilty if I enjoy being single or if the breakup ends up being a good thing for me. So be it. I'm going to enjoy it. King of Wands. This King of Wands is our Queen of Wands. You want to end the marriage, you want to, I don't know, open the marriage, you want to end the relationship or move out. Okay, it wasn't what I wanted to choose, but I'm going to find happiness regardless. And they're mad about that. Hello, Voyager. We forgive you, Key Controller. No worries. It's only 18, 19. Hierophant in the reverse, an end of a relationship. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Remember, we're talking about a Queen of Swords in the reverse. These are often exes. Was there arguing? Absolutely. Was there an attempt to try to salvage the relationship? Yes, but I feel like it was like approached in a more genuine fashion by this Queen of Wands. And if I put forth all of this effort and it still didn't work, then at some point I'm going to just have to accept I'll put my energy elsewhere, right? Hello, Gypsy Alchemy. How are you doing? We've got Moon in the reverse. I knew you were hiding things. I feel like they were not very good at hiding things. I think you always found out eventually. Princess of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So when this person comes back around, I think you're going to be real aware that they have learned precisely zero new tricks, that they are up to the same thing, that you would probably feel like you were stuck again. This person could be coming back around because they feel like they don't have any options. For some of you, if it's like the open relationship thing or open marriage thing, they don't feel like they get any dates, so they don't want you to get any dates. And it's like, but you asked for it. This is somebody who gets exactly what they asked for, and then they hate it. That's not what I ordered. That's not true. You ordered it. You just don't like it. So they don't like that it's working out better for the Queen of Wands than it is for them. Ace of Cups, Star in the reverse, and the High Priestess. So for some of you, I do feel there is a new love coming into your life, and the block that stands between you and this new love is this former partner of yours, the King of Swords in the reverse. If you stay calm and listen to that intuition, if you don't allow this person to influence or manipulate you, you have a sense or an inner knowing that there is a good relationship out there for you and that you don't have long to wait. But this person does, for some of you, have the ability to reel you back in. And if they haven't changed, I would encourage you to not do that because you were not happy in that situation. And it seems like they're still doing the same things that made you unhappy. They're trying to find a way to make it look like this was an obstacle or a speed bump, but that the relationship can go right back to what it used to be. This is the Fairy Lenormand. Hello, William. How are you doing? Hello, Darth. Happy Friday. Yeah, those aren't fun. I don't like those. So we've got the ring and the ship, number 25 and number 3. So you've already left, right? Yes, we had a relationship. We had a commitment. You said that wasn't important to you anymore, or you said, things were going to change, or you wanted to end it. And now you're coming back around. So it's a little bit of, I don't know. It's so overused, but FAFO, right? They didn't anticipate how things would actually go. They were so certain that ending the relationship would go better for them than it did. So the fact that it's actually not going horribly for you is just like insult to injury or salt on a wound. Hello, Maya. How are you doing? Or is it May? I always second guess myself. You can correct me. I won't be insulted. I want to make sure I get your name wrong or right. Yeah, I agree, Darth. So there's, remember we had the courthouse in the reverse. For some of you, this is a decision whether or not to send a message. And for others of you, it is that plus maybe the divorce or a sale of a house or something isn't official, right? Thank you. That'll help me remember. May. Okay. I think that was a character in The Expanse. Okay. They may be reaching out because they don't want you to make something final, and it could be because of finances. So be aware that there could be ulterior motives. We have children in the reverse. For some of you, this is because if things are official, then there's child support that starts. But we're dealing with somebody who has not dealt with their problems. They are still swimming in those problems, ignoring them. This person could have a little bit of a problem with gambling or going out too much. It doesn't seem like they take their responsibilities very seriously. So they might have depended upon you to keep things afloat, right? Yeah, I really feel like for a lot of you, this person is trying to get back in to your good graces because they want there to not be a legal consequence to them. I don't want to actually have to move out. I don't want to actually have to pay child support. I don't want to actually have to pay my lawyer, whatever it is. It's like, let's do something to slow this down or slow walk it because I don't want to pay for this or I don't want this to be finalized. This is the Gilded Reverie. Oops. All right, what else do we have? We've got the fish. I like seeing the fish because this is good news. Number 34. And the clock, number 37. So it feels to me like the passage of time has revealed to you that this decision you maybe initially did not like or did not agree with is actually quite good for you. You may, like I said, have some sense that this Ace of Cups is coming in for you. That doesn't have to be an offer in love. It could be a close friendship. It could be a creative job. But this is saying you're realizing that wherever you are planted, you can grow quite well. Maybe the thing that was blocking your sun was this person. Another reference to gambling with the dice. I do feel like this is someone who takes risks. Wow. And then the child in the reverse, and we had children in the reverse over here too. If you have children with this person, they do not seem to be very responsible, or they did something that really irritated you. I feel like for someone in particular, they wanted to introduce a fling or like a side piece to the children. And you're like, what? No, no. For others of you, this is somebody who wanted to let you think that they wanted to start a family, but they were not actually interested. And they slow walked that or made you feel like that was something someday that could happen, but they didn't really have any intention of that because they were too busy partying. There are people around you that are very loyal to you, family members, friends, people that want to help you. And in this situation, I think it is a stark contrast from what this King of Pentacles in the reverse or the King of Swords in the reverse finds. To be honest, what it looks like to me is this King of Swords in the reverse doesn't have a lot of genuine friends because they don't offer that genuine friendship energy out, right? They don't return kindness, they expect it. So the only people I see around them are women without a shirt. The only people I see around the King of Swords in the reverse are people who are looking out for their own interests. And that's not true for their partner or their former partner. They actually do have a loyal network. So that makes a difference too in terms of how things go post-breakup, right? Let's see. This is the Tattoo Tarot. What else do we have? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, the most likely outcome is you tell this person you're not interested. You know, a couple months ago, I would have been delighted to find a way to make things work. I would have believed you. I would have felt like maybe you really were going to change. But now I've had a taste of life without having to constantly be worrying about whether or not you're going to do the right thing. Now I understand how much easier it is to create balance or happiness in my own life when I'm not worried about whether or not you're breaking rules or losing money or getting too drunk. Whatever this person was doing, it was a drain on your patience and probably added a lot of stress to your life. Yes, exactly. Respecting yourself is important. And I feel like this has been easier for them not having to also like babysit the King of Swords in the reverse. Tower in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. So even though I didn't sign up for this, even though I didn't seek this breakup out, now that we're in it, I see that it's actually good for me. So thank you. Thank you for rejecting me. Eight of Swords in the reverse is powerful. This is somebody who feels like maybe I wouldn't have been able to push you away, or maybe I should have broken up with you earlier or like at all. But now that you ended it, I can see that I was denying myself a new beginning that I deserve. I was honest with myself that maybe you were always going to create instability or be toxic or have issues that I couldn't really fix. So why not try to go at life on my own without having to deal with that instability, without having to deal with somebody who's only thinking about themselves? So we have the Knight of Swords. Note that this horse has two heads. So there are two different directions, right? I tried for so long to find a way to make things work with you. It felt like second nature. It felt perfunctory. Okay, another day there's an issue, but we'll figure it out. We can talk it through. When you decided that it was over, I finally understood what that other direction was and realized that it wasn't as much work. Realized that life is easier when you don't have to do everything for everyone. Four of Swords, some sense of peace or harmony, healing, perhaps even therapy, to help this Queen of Wands see that this ending was actually a great opportunity for metamorphosis and a new chapter that they would be able to, you know, choose the direction for instead of feel like they were kind of a pawn, right? Hello, Kim. How are you doing? Hello, Matt. What's going on? Happy Friday. All right, this is the signs of the times. What else do we have? We've got not with a K and relationships and power lines, energy. When you start to look at life and the relationships that you have with the people that you know in terms of energy, you start to see things that may have been easy for you to forget or not notice before. Am I investing in something that is taking away from my ability to invest in something that would actually go somewhere? Am I trying to be friends with somebody who doesn't want to talk to me? Am I trying to date somebody who doesn't want to talk about emotions? Once you start thinking about all those things that may be a terminal power line, as in it doesn't go anywhere else, right? Then you start to think about whether or not that's a waste. And this Queen of Wands was able to see, I put forth so much energy into this relationship that you weren't trying to fix. And now I have the Six of Wands. I'm successful because that energy, I was able to put it into other things, other ventures, into myself, right? Number 30, water, surrender, and number 31, globe possibility. So when you decided that you wanted to end the relationship, I didn't like that idea, but I went with it, because life does that sometimes. Lemons, lemonade, however you want to say it. I decided to look at it as an opportunity. I thought about my possibilities. I took advantage of this moment instead of just like being all woe is me, right? And that's what's upset this King of Swords in the reverse. This is the Gypsy Oracle. Child, misfortune. I do feel like for many of you, there is a parent who cares deeply for this Queen of Wands that is doing whatever they can to make sure the Queen of Wands is able to move forward in a happy way. I do also feel like for some of you, there may have been a miscarriage. My condolences. There is something regarding the family life that has caused this relationship to be more challenging than it may have otherwise been. But the family ties that these two have are really important. And I feel like the Queen of Wands has a different kind of way of connecting with their family than the King of Swords in the reverse does. So we have Lover and Money in the reverse. This is so cliche. Somehow this King of Swords in the reverse has got caught up with this woman without a shirt, right? And then it's clarified with Lover and Money in the reverse. So this is somebody who is struggling for money. I feel like this is somebody who has spent money on things that they shouldn't, and that's part of the reason they're coming back over to the former relationship. Help me, I spent all my money. Thief in the reverse. This person who I'm seeing won't hang out with me anymore if I don't have any money. We have the Dog in the reverse. Interesting because we have the dog in the upright up here, right? This is all of the people in your life seem to love you and do right by you. Why is it I keep getting stuck with people that are trying to use me or don't want to be kind to me? This is a karmic lesson for the King of Swords in the reverse to realize that they have these connections because that's the energy they put out. They don't have the genuine connections that the Queen of Wands has because they have offered very little. So we have Messenger in the reverse and Wife in the reverse. I do feel like this message may be sent to the former partner, but that it may not be replied to. This is the Voyage of the Soul. Hello, James. How are you doing? Hello, Ruben. How are you doing? Emotions, water, cry, purge, balancing and releasing. This Queen of Wands has been able to let go of emotions. That's why we had that surrender card, right? I know it's painful. I know I wanted things to work, but if it's not going to work, it's better for me to accept it now and start to build a new life. And that's what they did, or what they're doing. Communication, expression, voice, transmission, message, news, connection. They're going to send you emotion in their message. They're going to say something like, I've been so sad. I really miss you. And I got to be honest, it feels a little fakey to me. Do they actually miss you? Probably. But there's something else here that they're trying to get at. We have aura, mood, light, glow, shield, and protection. You are protected, even though this person's trying to do some little trick. And it's because you've gone through this metamorphosis. It's because you've gone, remember we had the Death card? That's a metamorphosis or a rebirth. And it's followed by the Create card. I love this. This is saying many of you have taken this disappointment or this, breakup as an opportunity to grow and learn. And many of you have also been able to do art, poetry, music, something like that to help you get those feelings, those emotions out. And some of you may see success because of those creations. It's not just a form of therapy, it's something that may actually take off for you. Vibration, vortex, buzzing, frequency, mind, reality, and energy flow. Things are improving for you. You have the Six of Wands next to you because you have been working on yourself. The King of Swords in the reverse is finding things are more of an uphill battle because they are not doing it. Because they were just thinking about all the fun they wanted to have, right? They were being selfish with the Nine of Cups. That was in the reverse twice. This is the cats rule the earth. And then at some point, I'm going to have to go eat some food. You might hear a stomach growl. Don't judge me, okay? I haven't had breakfast yet. Oh, no. So we've got the Four of Cups. This is rejection. How perfect is it that this is how they represent rejection? And the Five of Wands. You rejected me. You started the battle. You started the fight. You initiated the divorce. How are you going to come back around and be all mad at me that I don't want to go and change that? Three of Swords in the reverse. I've already healed. I've already accepted that there are things that maybe, point to us not being a good fit for each other. So when I think about your love offer, I feel like it's not real. The Knight of Cups is a love offer, or can be, but it can also talk about somebody who talks a good game. Because see how both these cats have the same head tilt? Like, I'm going to set this up just to knock it off the table again. I'm going to pose for this cute little picture, and then 2 seconds later, I'm going to knock it over. This person is teeing up another chance with this relationship, but they will do the same thing because I have not healed. Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands in the reverse. So it does look to me like this Queen of Wands decides, I don't see any reason to communicate, or I don't see any reason to entertain your offer. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords. You'll probably not say anything or be kind of short with them, and then they're going to lose their temper because they are stressed over something and they do feel like you could solve their problem. If we don't get divorced, then I won't have financial issues, or if you let me, stay there, I don't have to get a hotel. There's something here where they're like, I want you to take me back because it makes my life easier. Probably to do with finances. Page of Wands in the reverse. And you can sense it in their voice if you hear their voice, that they're stressed or they're overwhelmed, and it has something to do with probably money. Judgment in the reverse. They've made another bad decision call as far as money, and I think you know well enough what that looks like to recognize it. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They want something from you and you know it. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get from, did I do the Love Oracle? I don't think so. This is the Love Oracle. What else do we have? Yep, that's exactly it. A lot of people do that though, I guess. We've got breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelms. That's it. You ended it. So I'm not going to, you took it that far. That was the final straw. But it's become the King of Swords in the reverse who's upset by how this breakup goes, and they find it shocking that you're doing okay. So we've got rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. The King of Swords may have had a history of abandonment issues. We've got intuition, inner knowing, heart song, telepathy. I do feel like the Queen of Wands has a pretty sharp intuition. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. There is something that this King of Swords in the reverse does. It could be, serial dating. But there's something that they do, and I feel like it costs money, and they are struggling with it. Emotional storm, turmoils, unstable, and affected. Your boundaries are important at this time. No, drawing the line, enough. Stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. I think you know exactly what you'd walk back into if you got back into this relationship with the King of Swords in the reverse. It's like over and over again, like neon sign. They want you to know this person has not changed. They're trying to make amends. They want a second chance, but it's going to be a second act of the same play. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. And cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, and distorted. So I think you're right to continue forward with what has been working for you in recent weeks or months, and letting this person and that breakup, keep going that way. They're going to talk you or try to talk you into more, but you're smarter than that. What's up, UK? I hope you're having a good day. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I got to eat some food, then I'll be back. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Have a great rest of your day. Oh my gosh, hello, Peggy. Happy meowing times. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.